Hello everyone and welcome to the Chongqing Major. That's right, I can read it correctly when it is written in front of me. We are here ready to get underway with the CIS action. I'm KillerPigeon. Joining me, of course, is the friendliest man, maybe second friendliest if you look at lyrical. Like, it's hard to compare the two. TrentPax. What? You two make it hard, right? It's like I can imagine you two at door, like, after you. Like, I said, Matt, like, drawn first, all right? Drawn first. And 1 second. Okay, now we can go. Apparently, the audio settings were wrong for your... I just got back from K. All right, so let's start this again. Hello, everyone. Trent was speaking. He was trying to say nice things. There was always bound to be one small hiccup. But that's out of the way. It's like, you know, as you said, we've both been at KL. You were there casting. I was there doing stuff. And, you know, you come home. Your OBS is angry. You haven't seen it for 2 weeks. It breaks. But you know what? The games feel a little bit broken at the moment. Some of the changes we've seen are some first bans we don't see so often. Okay, wait, no, it's still not. 1 second. Like, what the hell? All right, folks, we're debugging. For some reason, the game can be heard, but Trent cannot. But the settings match up. We probably should have debugged this beforehand. This is what I get. But this makes no sense. Like, it's set to the same audio settings as Discord. I just can't hear you. Yeah, but I can hear you. All right, folks, 1 sec. We're just going to debug this. I'm going to restart Discord. Like a hard restart. Apologies for this, folks. There is, in fact, a trend. I didn't imagine him. He does exist. That's why we need some of those fancy production crews to do everything for us. Right, bear with us a second.
Hello.
Okay, they can hear you. Yes. We're good to go.
The hard restart.
Yeah, wow. The hard restart.
Fresh.
I think it's like, I've noticed this before Discord. Like, sometimes it just randomly... I think I noticed it was quieter as well. But we're fixed. We're good.
I have issues with it too sometimes, doing the same thing. So, understandable. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm here. I made it. I said Gabe is the nicest guy ever. So, there. That's pretty much all you missed. We got fresh new heroes, exciting stuff, new patch, just a week since the major. VP, of course, I'm sure a little bit tired. But, yeah, they're resting on their laurels. They're probably going to TI. It would take some serious mathematical, practically impossibilities for them not to be there. So they are, as they said, still going to try and win all year, but it felt good.
I mean, it's like, it is very hard to not end up TI if you win one of the majors. Like I said, it's almost mathematically impossible. But, I mean, would you be burnt out? It's a new patch. Look at this. Elder Titan is a hero again.
Yeah, I've seen him first phase banned quite a bit. I've been watching a lot of DPL. I love those Chinese leagues because they spam games, right? Everyone plays. Like, LGD's been playing like 3 or 4 games a day. That's so sick that you get to see these tier 1 teams play, whereas in the Western scene, we, for the most part, don't get to see top teams play. This year's different because of the qualifiers. Because right now, you guys can probably assume VP would have been invited to majors and shit, right? Like last year, you just never see them play till the LAN comes around. But China, they always have these leagues going on the whole time. A lot of them are played on LAN too. So anyway, I've been watching a lot of those games. So Elder Titan's been looking very hot. Brewmaster's been the real big ticket, along with Lone Druid. Undying's a first phase pick. So this is all pretty super meta. Faceless Void, of course. I'm sure you guys have seen him in all of your pubs. About 7 of him every time he right clicks you. The Lycan, I would say, is a little surprising. I've seen some people dabbling in pubs, a lot of Lycan spammers, but I haven't seen too much success in the pro level with the hero yet.
Yeah, I mean, it was an interesting change. It didn't seem like something too big off the face of it, but like there was a lot of other changes in heroes relation to that, especially not heroes we're necessarily seeing here right now, but there's a lot of heroes that enable the picking of Necronomicon builders, right? Or Helm of Dominator builders now.
Oh my god, so many Necros.
It's kind of insane.
Building Necros.
But
very frustrating.
There was a puck ban. Now, this hero has been almost exclusively dead. But they did actually change like the talents.
Puck's alive.
Yeah, with like the damage spell amp, right? Like that was one of the big things.
Yeah, Puck's looking real good, and just got another buff too in C. With I think it was like more int gain or something. So yeah, some really nice stuff. Like it was almost a double. It went from 8% spell amp to 15%, and then also the other talent on the other side went from 50 attack to 90. So it's pretty crazy. Seeing a little bit of like attack damage for or Necronomicons for the Puck too. So I don't know. We'll see, but obviously not this game.
Yeah, no, they're getting through here.
Status too.
Like there's don't get me started on leashes. I was like, oh, Tusk got buffed. I start playing him. You can't even snowball when leashed. That's pain. That's inevitable pain that I've known now. But the Timbersaw's a bit more interesting on the bans. This hero, he did get buffed. There were some slight buffs. Wink, wink. But it's still this type of hero that doesn't really do too much for you. Get what I mean? It's that type of hero you leave alone and you just double down elsewhere, right?
Yeah, I'm a Timber hater for sure. Timber needs to like. It's just such a difficult hero to make work because if it doesn't destroy like right at the start of the game, he feels so useless. But you can see the merits in this game for VP. It would have had at least 2 good lane matchups versus the Lone Druid and the Lycan. Would have forced Se7en to have to pick like a third hero that could theoretically lane against it, and then VP still has the 10th pick. So it's worth banning some of those brutal matchups. But the last pick here. What do we got? We got big team fight in the Phoenix. Kind of the same thing with the Tombstone 2. So 2 big targets they have to focus down, and they're already showing 2 melee cores. So a bit of difficulties there for old VP. And then they're going to... All right, so they're trying to dictate we can fight basically when we want to. And then try and lock into those fights using the Stampede, the big chase of the Lycan, get ourselves a lucky route.
It's kind of like Se7en have gone for the anarchy route, whereas VP have gone for this kind of organized, very elegant solution, right? You get a good chrono, you follow up with the Earth Splitter, you got the Chain Frost. There's a lot of formation, whereas Se7en's like, I'm just going to drop an egg here, we're going to run all over you, Lycan's going to cut the back line, there's a bear here, Scream Bears, and Tombstone as well. Enjoy.
Yeah, I'd say... I feel like the egg and the Tombstone are definitely much easier to execute, though, for sure. Like, obviously, the chrono, it's going to be pretty precise. So I'd say their lineup looks a little easier to execute for Se7en. I think if this was like the VP lineup, I'd be really favoring it, honestly. But then you look on the other side and you're like, oh, snap, it's Virtus Pro. These guys are pretty good at Dota. So obviously, we think they're going to be quite fine.
Yeah, though it's going to be interesting. I think the one to watch so far for Se7en is going to be the impact the Lycan can have, because like Lone Druid, we haven't seen much either, but it's like you look at it, we've got 2 heroes that are going to just pound the crap out of towers. So it's on VP to control the lane so far. Like I feel like they need a hero that brings them out of the lane fast into the mid game, which is VP's style anyway.
True. Yeah, and the Lone Druid's been looking extremely strong in the games I've seen it in. It's like always ranged Lone Druid now. Bear Druid is dead. Just get ourselves. I've seen like quad Wraithband into Deso. No boots. I've seen 5 Wraithband into Deso, I should say.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's really gross. And you just go Roche. Seen kind of more standard stuff with Dragonlance and stuff, but we'll see what Se7en have up their sleeves.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They did nerf Wraithband slightly, but it's still such a good item, right? You're getting attack speed, then you're getting attack speed from the agility as well. It's like Agi heroes. This is their patch. Like everyone thought last patch was their patch, and then they see this one. Just gets better and better. Okay.
All that thought, and they just picked DK.
I mean, they've already got their Agi hero trend. They don't need another one. Come on, you just got to limit it. But this isn't terrible, right? This gives them some tempo control. Like we were saying, they're going to have an issue with pushing against their towers.
Yeah. Was Mirana banned?
I don't think it was.
I don't think she was. It's kind of interesting, but I think it's kind of like, because Mirana's kind of the default one that comes to mind, like Mirana or Lina, and I think they were both in. But I was kind of distracted during the draft, but it's like too busy just like looking at these fresh new heroes and thinking about the patch. But I think it's like you don't want to commit too hard to be like, okay, we need someone who can kill the egg or someone who can kill the tombstone. I think it's more important that you have this DK, because like Mirana would have been a hero focused on thinking about the Se7en lineup. But realistically, if you think about how you want to play Faceless Void or Brewmaster, you don't want to be the first person in. And you can't be the first person in as Elder Titan. If you're trying to initiate with sleep, that's not going to go too well. So no one's job is just to leap into fights, get the key stun onto one of these targets, and then that creates sort of like the clump effect, and that's what Ramses, Roger, and Pasha are all going to be hunting for to capitalize on. Even solo too, honestly. Like, they have 4 heroes that completely punish that clump. So if they try and like fight back into no one after he jumps and initiates, that looks so scary for Se7en.
That's true. So like the name of the game for Se7en is essentially split push, but that Dragon Knight does, like you said, he kind of puts an issue in the way. Like, he can go on the gank. We typically see Shadowblade Dragon Knights be pretty damn effective. A lot of pick-off potential there with the Dragon Tail. And I think you're right. Like, they had to reach a point where they didn't double down, or they doubled down on their own, rather. They didn't try and counter out what Se7en were doing. Right? Is that the way to look at it, you think?
Yeah, pretty much. I think Se7en, I still really like Se7en's lineup too. I think overall, there's a lot of pressure on Mr. Harry Potter here to try and get like the pick-off started before the fight. Like, if they can just get 1 kill before a Roche or something, it's going to be really hard for a VP to fight into.
Well, we get to see how this is going to go, because I'm looking at, right, you are kind of feeling it's just naturally biased to go, this is VP, right? They got to have this.
Yeah.
But in fairness, there is a lot of ratting power in Se7en's lineup.
There's also a gold tier Lycan here, man. I mean, this guy, this is a hero that's pretty scary in those spammers' hands.
True. So I don't think the Lycan build has really changed too much, right? Helmet Dominator, Necronomicon, push. I don't feel like it's changed at all. Not from what I've seen anyway, which is a scarce amount. Like Lone Druid, we have seen more, as you said. It's just spam Wraith Band, spam Wraith Band, spam Wraith Band.
Stay frosty.
Wraith Bands. Oh, Wraith Bands.
It's just like Aquila's dead. Okay, I got Gold to spare. It's a horrible state.
We need a boot slot so you can fit more Wraith Bands. Go with our TP slot.
Are we just eventually gonna get to like an RPG standard where it's like, okay, you put your boots here, you can have a helmet.
God, I hope not. That would be so weird. Oh, don't say these things. Shout out to Ice Frog, by the way, for getting rid of the fire interaction with Brewmaster. That was a god tier removal.
That was kind of weird because it was like it was amplifying certain combos to the point of ridiculousness, and it was limiting what you could kind of combo the hero with. It was weird.
I was not a fan.
It was like it's like he used to play Divinity a lot, and he was a big fan of those kind of environmental interactions.
Yeah, pretty much. Looks like everyone's just kind of dancing around here. So, what have you been playing, Pigeon? You been playing any heroes in this new patch?
You know
anything
what?
Like really jumping out to you?
I touched Slark once, puked, and walked away. Like that hero right now, like I think I had a lane with like a lion. It's just snowball-oriented lane. Just keep killing. You're happy.
You've been playing anyone in this game? You've been trying out that Brewmaster, the Cinder Brew at all?
You know, I wanted to, because I wanted to do a Batrider Brewmaster lane after I saw the change they made, because it just sounded pure filth. But I didn't get around to it. This game, no. It's been like, I've been trying to validate Ember, but the other agi heroes seem better in the laning phase.
Well, I'll tell you guys, this Lich hero.
This
Lich hero is the truth. Lich is the truth. 100%. Like, playing a little bit of Lich. Obviously, I've been watching a lot of pro games, and pretty much everyone's just picking Lich. And yeah, he gets reworked, and you're like, oh my god, Sacrifice, his best spell is gone. And that's true. It was his best spell. But now he's got like 2 badass spells. Honestly, this Sinister Gaze thing was one of the most surprisingly good spells. It's like a little mini hex kind of. Like, it's got a decent range. You know, it gets up to 575. You get yourself an Aether Lens. It's real nice.
Yeah, no, I could actually see a lot of use of it, especially if you're against like melee heroes, because you can Sinister Gaze and drag them into your creep wave, right? So they can't trade effectively. There are a lot of small things you can do within lane phase without even looking at the big things.
Yeah, and then it helps like keep people close to a creep wave or something when you're using the ulti, the Chain Frost. You can use it against like Brewmasters and stuff. People are trying to find like those clutch timings. Even like a Phoenix, just because it has this like really weird timing. It's just nice to have another good disable for this hero that's actually reliable.
It's kind of weird because I remember like just before this patch came out, me and a few people were Fearcraft, and they'd make a change similar to Legion Commander, like kind of a run at a person faster type thing, a bit like Phase Boots change. But instead, they just give you Lich change, nothing on Legion really that matters, just small things. Oh, and then just allow him to drag people towards him, which Phoenix is actually the one going towards him here.
Yeah, it's quite the dive.
It's pretty bold. It seems to be working out relatively well. Oh no!
Oh no, the creeps!
The creeps has the fairy fire. Oh, that was close. It's fine though.
Safety first.
Just stay alive. He's like, okay, you have a salve, I've got a Clary, that'll do.
This is pretty much the build though on these Liches, that first point and the shield. That spell is extremely strong. Top lane looks like Mantis here. getting some blows back and forth. This guy is old school, Mr. Mantis. He used to be on Next KZ. Way back in the day. I believe he was on that team that they played in like one of the first Dota 2 tournaments ever, actually.
Really?
This guy's been playing Dota 2 forever.
Okay. Well, we'll
I
see.
think they came second and like lost to Na'Vi. I was reading about Next KZ earlier, and I'm pretty sure he was on that stack. So.
The Dire Courier just got sniped. That was double Wraith Band completion. Solo just sniped that out.
All right. Well, that's brutal.
Oof. Well, I guess we won't be seeing the Wraith Band advantage we were talking about here, guys. Oh, top. Man is getting low. No, he's going to go down first. The clap comes out. Harry Potter has to walk it off, but not before Pacha crits him a few times. So what do you think of, like, the brew changes? I feel like it does kind of benefit him, right?
Yeah, definitely. He's 100% buffed. He seems really strong now. I've seen some people taking Cinder Brew in lane and others ignoring it, so kind of curious to see where we'll settle on that front.
I think it's dependent on who your laner support is, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Obviously, if you don't have the magic damage to sustain it, it's kind of pointless.
Oh, Lycan? Interesting.
Gets
dropped.
Dove.
Yeah, Phoenix had to leave, so they just go straight on him immediately as soon as they see that. It's a good combo, though, right? You're talking about the Frost Shield and how good that is. You stick it on the Void, and he just moves forward with the Time Walk.
Yeah, the Frost Shield is completely broken. It feels really good. It's also really good against a Lycan, too, right? Like, all those physical summons and everything last for 6 seconds. That's a lot of protection.
Definitely a scary start to this patch. Especially as we just had another a mini patch, a big patch, yesterday. Which I know some players are not exactly happy about.
Yeah, it kind of sucks when it's coming that late, but I'd rather the heroes feel like they're being balanced a little bit. I mean, it kind of sucks if... I mean, your strategies probably shouldn't, like, fully revolve around just some broken hero that you can play or something, so...
See you later, Solo. Vampire is dancing around with a Lich here. Proving that, despite the buffs, good old Phoenix still has relevance. And
yeah,
I think...
I'm okay with this hero sticking around.
Yeah, typically the whole concept of Phoenix is if you see it, you know they're going for this big team fight
that
combo.
soul rip.
Oh,
holy.
wow.
2 point
like
soul rip
HP.
just melted him.
Dying both sides. Wow, we need to catch up. Vampire in the bot lane. Gets caught out. He's got the dive in 2 seconds. Can he live long enough? No, he can't. Double kill for Ramses. Kills either side of the map. Heating up quick here, Trent. I mean, this is CIS. This is what we like to see. It's also a new patch.
It feels like that's just this patch, honestly. It's very fast.
Oh, Stomp coming out.
They're going for the bounty.
Yeah, they'll get it. But Mantis is in trouble. He's going to try and walk it off. Does have the soul rip. Doesn't get a chance to use it. The big staple gun hurts a little bit.
They
too
might
much.
get all 4 with the body blocks with the wolves. Nice plays from Lycan.
Yep. On the mark. I don't even know how we're going to refer to this guy. We'll call him D4.
Sounds good.
Better than saying D4574
tag.
NSG in the middle of a fight. Sorry, I guess I just don't speak Leet this good.
It looks like what would be on a robot or something, and like the apocalypse, like post-apocalyptic. You just like rub off this dust on some robot, and that's what it says. You know, like what is this?
I will name you Jim. It seems simple in what the hell this is. It's like R2D2. It's probably R2D2 4 5 6 7 8 9 12. Like, I'll just call you R2. It's a good name. Actually, they're going on top. Undying. Mantis getting low, but has the sticks. Pasha has to back away. They need to get rid of that tombstone. Well, Mantis is living life on the edge. And I mean, he didn't start with the Stout, which was an interesting choice. I'm not sure if it would have made too much difference here. I mean, definitely would have helped somewhat, but I imagine he went for more mangoes. Of course, he had to buy the wards as well. Uh-oh, Pasha's gone.
Yeah.
All right, Soul Rip hurts, guys. Little memo. And Old Malloy is going. Old Malloy, Roger, I'm going for it. Does get the final hit. Mantis goes down. So it's a 1-for-1, but poor little Brew is in the ground. And they
might miss on some of this XP here.
Oh no, Solo. Oh, the wolves, the burns. Oh, he's gone. All right. So Lycan is striking back. He's angry. And then he has gone for 2 points in some walls before 2 points in the Feral Impulse, which is... When you're being punished this hard, we typically see a focus on the passive, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're just kind of locked in the build for the most part anyway. You, like, pretty much don't want Howl early on unless it's really helping the lanes because it's such a long cooldown.
Lycan. Dear Lycan. This combo is so painful. It's like, it used to be a gimmicky thing. It used to be you wouldn't do this, like, oh yeah, you get a Chain Frost and a Chrono, but you wouldn't pick the hero for that. Now you've got this justification.
Whew. It's almost time to go to the jungle. I'm surprised he's still down here, honestly. I mean, they brought the Undying in. They're going to plant a ward, and the Phoenix. They're just going to try and bait VP to essentially try and punish him again. But throughout all of this, our mid lane has just been completely dull, completely empty. It looks like Lone Druid's going to have the slight edge.
It's been quiet other than that chorus.
Solo?
Yeah, Solo's on a journey of discovery. He doesn't have a TP either. And that's something that Vampires have to discover.
What?
All right, he's moving in. Solo's
they just killed it again.
Yep, they got it again. What's this? Was the Courier mid that time?
I don't know.
I don't think it was. I mean, I was watching Solo as he's just looking for a way out. Doesn't really have one.
Courier hotkey button. Like times were good back then.
Just like be able to click the core. We need courier portraits. That's what we need. Like below the team icons. You just click on it and go to the def location. Sounds good.
It was very convenient having a courier.
All right, Solo actually made his escape because Vampire gave up in the end. He doesn't even have to deny himself. He's just gonna walk back.
Now they waste a scan on him too.
Lone Druid is looking. Oh god.
This Phoenix has boots and a windlace and can't keep up with his boots.
Oh, Bruce split in the top. Harry Potter's been found. Centaur can't move away. The Stomp comes out, but he knows how this ends. The big staple gun in the face. Roger chases for more. Mantis, can they get him? Stomp will be there, and that looks like that's going to be 2 kills in the top lane as they slow down Undying, and they just run him down. It's going to be close. Clap comes out. He actually might survive this. Solo's coming across now. Oh, there's the gaze coming out. Come back here, he says.
Yeah, but the question is, can I get to the tombstone in time to get that free cash?
Money would be good. It looks like they can't now. They still get the 2 kills, though. That's a good use of the first split. And so far, I've seen this a few times on Dragon Knights. The Radiance queue up.
Yeah, no one been doing that one quite a bit, it would seem.
Like, he usually always looks at that, and if someone goes wrong, he'll switch back to your more generic choices, but if he feels like he's had a good start, we typically see him focus on going for a Radiance.
I mean, he was doing this at KL before the buffs, right? He was doing this whole double bracer thing into a Radiance. And now this is just straight up the build. It's kind of funny. Like, everything about it got buffed, plus he's playing against a Lycan, so it is 100% the way to go in this match.
Yeah, Phoenix? No bash luck. Well, he got 1 bash. Actually, you could... Checking the range on Gaze, you could theoretically crab someone as they began to dive. So.
Oh, no one. He tries to tread swap to get the mana, but it's not quite enough.
Roger, in the meantime, looking to snatch runes. They are going to run down and kill off Mantis. Rotate a lot of heroes here for that. And they find more. Stomp's going to come out. Lycan surrounded. 3-on-1. He's got a shrine, but he knows there's no point in using it. There is something so entertaining about Gaze.
I don't know what it is. It's comical for some reason. I'm not sure why either, but there's something just really great about it. It's just such a odd little spell to be added, but it is very just practical. Like, it's just a really shitty hex, but on a hero like Lich, it's pretty crazy to now have a sudden hex going on.
That's true, but it's like it's in some ways better than a hex. Yes, you have to channel, but you're also forcing someone out of position. I think it's the thing.
I think the positioning is a little overrated. Like, they don't really move at all. It's mostly just it stops them from moving. It's like a, I don't know, stops them from doing anything. But
just gotta get you level 20, all right? Cast range, A for lens, go.
Like, if you're close enough to get Gaze, you're already out of position. You know,
that's true.
Like,
hey, you can always go for the meaningful plays. Just take them over a cliff, stick them there. So they can't move because for some reason they aren't obstructed. I know.
Are they free pathing?
Yeah.
True?
Oh, Brew? He wants to get split off there. They got 3 heroes. Oh no, Fear comes out. He waits a little bit too long. Pasha does get it off in the end, but this will just be a defensive split to run away. Living life on the edge though. And Roger, he has no place being. But Lone Druid did come top. And meanwhile mid and bot. How often do you see Lycan's opponent the one doing the tower damage, the true tower damage?
How often are they 3 levels ahead of them?
That is true. While that's happening,
pretty brutal.
No one got a bonus. He actually got the kill on the Phoenix as well. I'm not really sure what Phoenix's intentions were there on the tier 1. Maybe slowing things out. Chrono. Lycan, he's gone. Oh my god, this new bash.
Can these supports even... he's level 10. I don't think they want to tango with this guy.
Oh, this new bash is so disgusting.
Just as I envisaged.
I'm pretty sure, like, Owen is just celebrating. He's just dancing on the table right now.
Yeah. The nerfs have been pretty good though, so we'll see how long.
Lone Druid. Anna needs to move away quicker than this. No one didn't get caught by the roar. The rampage, the stampede comes out, but he can't move away quick enough. Or can he? TP. They need a spirit. And they get it. Oh, they get it with the brief fire. Close, but no cigar on that TP out. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Mantis being chased down again. Ramses, he wants all of the blood.
Bash him.
Come on, just bash him once. That's all it takes. He wants to get in range of the gaze, but he can't. Actually, Vampire came back. They decide against it, though. They see Lycan minions. They know he's coming.
Well, casual 8K lead at 13 minutes.
It's not that big, all right? It's not 1,000 gold a minute. Right, come on.
Major winner having to play qualifiers, XD.
It's almost like you're
at
saying
least
this
they're
is
giving
painful for CIS, like teams other than VP.
Yeah, pretty rough. At least there's 2 slots, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah, they got 2 slots. NA got 3. There was some feelings
it
about that.
Definitely should have been EU 4 slots.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
someone's
gonna be
losing a slot. I don't know what's going on there. That's real questionable, but alas. The attempts to make their lineup work are happening in the bottom lane.
Yeah, they
no
finally
chrono
got
available.
Oh, no chrono available. Storm's gonna come out. Double edge use as well, but he barely feels it. Oh,
I mean,
trying to go for
one
chase.
stun.
All right, Lycan will get it. They're gonna chase on the Vampire. Do they want Lycan? They should be able to get him here with the stun in place. They don't split it through. He can't run away quick enough. He's gonna fall on the back foot. Mantis is in trouble. Gonna go for the TP out. Where's the bash? Ramses, can he get it? Nope. Nope. No RNG for you.
They've chased further though.
They are going. They've found the Sentai. It's going to come down to a little bit of mess. Pap's going to be there. And now the shield's coming out as well. And he is so slow. Bash. Bash. Nope. No need. You've got the gaze. All right. You can't look away from the glorious eyes of Solo.
And up top, no one is just casually walking away from 2 supports. Now he'll TP away.
Can you actually even fight into him at this point? He hits so damn hard. I wouldn't advise it.
Oh, man. This is a hard-looking game.
You know, Se7en have probably definitely seen better times than this, I imagine. Or at least, you know, Mantis has from the original Dota days.
I mean, there's no shame in losing to VP in any game. And there's no shame losing this badly, honestly. This is like the best, at least who just proved themselves to be the best team in the world right now. So, you know, this is kind of what you're in for in this kind of a matchup.
It's educational, you know? You just got to take away from it what you can. Learn from VP.
Good luck. I don't know. It's hard to learn when you just get destroyed so badly. Especially when, like, your mid lane was a total wash, right? But this one, I would say, definitely came down to just pretty much the bottom lane matchup is what had the cascading effects over the rest of this game.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I've seen teams go up against VP, NIP, or any other tier 1 team, and they kind of, like, you can see it's over. Like, it's genuine. They know it's over. They've even, like, they start all chatting in a weird way. But they continue on, like they're trying to learn something. But the problem is, you've made so many mistakes at that point. What are you learning? I think that's kind of always the issue. Is people forget, like, there's ripple effects to your actions in Dota. It's a series of small actions that add up to the big problems later on.
Oh, there's a gaze on the Undying. He just stops moving.
Mantis just coming in, but Sunrise going to be there. There's the chrono going down. The bash is coming out. Mantis is going to go down. Game Frostbound to through. Earth's in a good position as well. Stampede to try and get away. But they've already lost 2. Hannah running through. This time walk forward. Dilation comes out. And Hannah trying to stay alive here. He should be able to, courtesy of the bear. But Solo running in. He's going to slow up the Lone Druid here. This is pretty deep for a Lich level 8 to go. And there's the egg pop. But Ramses, we just casually bring it down to level 1. Solo might still fall. But Hannah, he has no easy way out of this. No, he's going to... Oh, the root's going to come out. Lich is going to go down. But Hannah, now he's stuck here. Bash is going to be there. Triple kill for Ramses as he dives to tier 3. And he's not done. They're going to go for more. Dragon Tail comes out. Mantis going down as Dragonite arrives. No one wants to get involved in the action. And dancing in the sky right now is the lonely Wolfman. There's no one here to help him. There he goes down.
There from Roger and Pasha on the Cyclone, but no one just bought his Radiance. You know, it's time to end the game, right?
It feels like it. I mean, there's a buyback from the Lone Druid, but what's he really got here? Fear's going to come out. Force face forward away. Stomp's going to be there. Double edge. Not enough, though. Now he can just time walk forward. Goes aggressive, and Hannah has already been slowed. Vamp on the back foot. Gets ran down by Roger. This is a very scary other time. Got the Stomp as well. They might keep going, or they might just zone out while the rest of their team takes the rats.
The Titan says no.
Yeah, he's
Well,
just
they
going
have
to
a
walk out
tier
the
2
other
in the
side.
mid lane.
That's the positive. They can't lose every lane, and I don't think VP want to walk all the way across their base right now. Roger just tried that. It didn't really hurt him too much, but
Yeah.
maybe risky.
Another 40 seconds until Chrono.
Yeah, 80 until the split. Of course, they have got the Elder Dragon form in 40 seconds as well. This range to burn them up. Dragon Tail comes out. Mana's taking a lot of damage. Sunray through. Net on the back door into Ramses, but time walk away. And now, Chain Frost comes out. They move together. The fear on the Mana, so he's dragged in further. Looks like he might go down Pasha. Not doing enough damage here on the back foot, though. They need a bash on the Lycan, and actually Ramses just toying with him. He's not even hitting him. They're just messing with him. Oh, wow. The BM is real. Lycan goes down. GG. They give up. Game 1.
Man.
18 minutes.
That's how you make someone GG. Ramses with the strats. I like it. Get us out of here.
Is there any team that does mind games to this level? I don't think so. I think VP is king of it.
Goodness.
It's kind of hilarious. It's like this is more of like a one-sided matchup, and you see them playing like this. But you have to remember, we see this kind of clowny or kind of cheerful and fun behavior out of VP, even like at majors.
Yeah, that's true.
As we recall the Shadow Shaman ward placements from KL.
Well, that was something.
That was definitely
Not
something.
sure what that was. 1-8-0 on a gold tier Lycan.
You know,
not the dream.
It was rough. I feel like this combo Void Lich. Maybe you just don't let Lich through. Like maybe you can deal with Void on his own.
Lich can pretty much give any carry a good game. He is absurd. Man, this guy plays a lot of Dota. Holy shit, this guy's gold tier in like 10 heroes.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, this guy's a real Dota gamer. I guess he should be, trying to go pro. So he's doing his best.
Maybe
hopefully
went
that
pro
wasn't it.
a long time ago and we just didn't notice. It's Manus. Maybe he was back there with Manus under a different name. Who knows? I can't imagine this was his choice of tag for professional games. But
that's true.
Well, that is only game 1 though. These are best of 3s. Se7en will just have to swallow their pride and hope that if the next game goes like this, it doesn't feel as painful. But I think
it's just like just focus on the lanes, at least try and get out of the laning stage, not down 8k, and then you have a chance. So that's probably where you can just building blocks, right, for the next game.
Well, VP off to a confident start. We're going to go to a break for a few minutes, then we'll be back with game 2 of this best of 3 between VP and Se7en. Stay tuned.